so I think everything's looks like it's up and running today. We'll wait and see. I believe we're good to go. So let's see now. Where did we leave off on our cargo runs? So we're currently doing locals, because the theory was it was going to be faster to go from our local system, even if doing the smaller cargo ship and moving it that way. So we need aluminum, steel, and titanium. And according to this, our architect payment came in, and it was kind of low. Did our population go down? I'm not sure. No, population's good. There's just been lack of activity in the system. So, there is that. This is going to be quick, because this is going to be less than, like, 1,000 LS. Just the way it works. So, let's see here now. Start by services. Now, what do we have for options? First, we'll check the mission board. See if there's anything we can buy. Someone... No. This lady just doesn't want to give us any missions. For whatever reason, this one does not want to cough anything up. Never seems to have any missions listed. It's kind of hard for us to do something with that one if there's never any missions for it. I don't know, maybe she's got missions over the passenger lounge? Oh. Nope, no missions in the passenger lounge either. Very strange. Very suspicious and very strange. I did not want to do that. We're not buying anything. I got no cargo on me, right? Yeah, we're empty. Okay, so we're empty on cargo. We need aluminum, steel, and titanium. I have 13,000 aluminum. More than enough to do that. Steel is only 7,000 steel and 7,000 titanium. So, we got enough in the system. It's funny because I can buy it here and I can sell it in the system for a pretty penny. That's crazy.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Can we sell all this stuff at no, not cobalt. Oh, cobalt. They make a lot of cobalt. Yeah, they're buying. Jeez, they're buying gallium too. It's crazy. Indium, no. Lithium. Yeah, it buys lithium. It's crazy. So, that one's weird. Oh no, the Sky Metallurgy. Okay, so Sky Metallurgy sells it. But Hughes Enterprise buys it. They buy that. Hughes Enterprise will buy that too. I swear. A lot of this stuff's made by Hughes. Which is interesting. And we have textiles too. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. No clue. It's always been a small enigma to me when it comes to manufacturing in this game. Because it's not like EVE Online, where you can actually manufacture yourself.
Landing gear retracted. Ship
All you can do is move cargo around and then pray that you've got what you need in the system, so the system will automatically generate what you want. And my audio all seems to be messed up today. Like this game's audio seems really messed up today. I mean, I have audio. Headphone X, subtitles on. I said the booster. It makes no sound.
frameshift drive charging.
That sounds fine.
4,
I don't know. The whole everything's being kind of weird today. Okay, all of a sudden that sound worked. I don't know. It's being weird. So the question that we have is it really faster to move cargo this way? Because I forgot to log the time we left the station. It's fine. Once we get landed and return, we can actually set ourselves up a little bit. Just gotta slow down. Yeah, need to slow down, need to slow down, need to slow down. There you go, 20 meters, let's go over a second. That's gonna be tight. Oh god. This is gonna be snug. We're going a little too fast. But I think we'll be okay. We're down to 5K and dropping. That's good. Because you need to be close to the 2.5K in order for you to safely drop when you derp. If you are too high, you're too fast or too slow, then you're all in trouble. Let the autopilot take you over. As I put the game music on just because it sounded being weird. That's fine. like I said, the music's kind of silly or whatever. It's very
Landing gear deployed.
2001. Yeah, it's very 2001-ish. Well, in fact, a lot of the music is from 2001.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
And that's more because it's free. Alright. Alright, here, we have a room. So, new S5518. What's it? System architect. Me. Construction company. Current construction. Methods. Oh. It's relation to myself. For a long time, it was a different organization. Apparently, this project's actually under me. Well, I like that. All right, launch. Okay, so now all the sound effects are working correctly. I don't know. I guess I just had to reset the sound engine. It does that sometimes. Every once in a while, you just have to restart the sound engine in this game. But it's okay. Pull over. There we go, health prospect. Thank you. So, like I said, we're only a couple of light seconds away from each other. We're really close. Most of the time we're going to spend like landing on the planet. That's where most of our time will be spent. Which should still be significantly faster. Even though we have to do twice as many trips. It's just the way it should be. Because it's always the fun part. Now, let's see here. Anything about you? Probably not. We'll see what this comes out to. Because we have to land. And once we land, we'll grab our next load of aluminum, and then we'll start the haul back. And we'll start the clock. Because we want to see about how long it takes. So that'll give us an idea. But it should be super short. I think we're looking at like 5 minutes. Or something along those lines. Now, I always check whenever I check in with these facilities for this lady. Or this dude, or whoever this is. Because this particular person doesn't always have missions. And this is the cheap ones and the support ones, are the ones that I'm actually trying to find for them. The rest of them I don't care, they're basically allied with me, so, Okay. Commodity. Actually, I want to see something real quick. Who is the the facility architect for that ground station? Is that actually me? I'm curious. There's our planetary map. Now, yeah, it doesn't say. Okay. So what we need now is we need more aluminum, right? Aluminium? Yeah. So we're moving right now.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay, so we're leaving at 5540.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
So let's see how long it takes us. So 5540 was our time frame. I'll write that down. Why are my hard points out?
Frameshift drive charging.
That's not what we wanted.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm thinking it's gonna be like 5 minutes. So our timer should be somewhere around I don't know. And so we're thinking about 5 to 7 minutes. So we should be able to drop it off, pick up, get back to the thing somewhere around the top of the hour? Yeah, like 2 or 3 after? As long as something weird doesn't happen with the orbital platform. Or the landing. We gotta get into range to this stuff and yada 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 yada. It's sometimes a pest.
Orbital flight engaged.
Ooh, that's bad. Speed's coming down nicely. Angle's good. Speed's good. Roll her over. Should be good for landing. Without too many issues. Actually, you can fully automate it. You'll say, land here, and it would take you all the way over and just auto land on the planet. So I think I wish the advanced landing computer actually gave you was the ability to have it do the auto descend to a facility, kind of like it does for a space facility for the Super Cruise one. Yeah, because that's what makes it work, is that it's so much easier. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So it's not always as cut and dry or as easy to work with. Oh. I have other things and engines. It's fine. It's usually split changes in systems, but it's fine.
Landing gear deployed.
So the amount of cargo
Engines disengaged.
we have to carry
Landing gear retracted.
is slow and obnoxious, and it's definitely a thing.
Frame shield drive recharged.
But we'll be fine.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm kind of curious how many trips it's going to take and how long that's going to take for us to get that. Very well. Back to Health Prospect. I was going a little too fast. It's just slowed down. It's fine. Going to Health Prospect a little fast, the system will automatically slow you down. Unlike you piloting, where you can't slow it down, the autopilot will automatically slow it down. It forces the system to slow down faster than it normally would for you. Which I think is kind of unfair. Basically, it uses retro boosters when you can only get like directional thrusters. It's pretty sad. Okay, so we're coming in, and it looks like because going to and from the other system is about 17 minutes. It's around 20 minutes. Let's call it 20 minutes. It's about 3 trips an hour. And that includes me lollygagging around. That's our average.
Gear deployed.
Looks like we're going to be right around 103. 103.22. 103.27. So from the time I leave to the time I come back, 103.27. 03.27. So we're looking at 7 minutes round trip. Now, when you take into consideration, we use the 7-minute marker as an estimate of round trip. So it's 5518 plus 10485 plus 5102 divided by 336, isn't it? For our current loadout. Yeah, 336 is 63 runs. So 63 runs times 7 minutes divided by 60 is roughly 8 hours. Which, if we go the other direction, and we do 5518 plus 10, 485, 5102, and divide that by, what is it, 780? I think it is. It's 27 runs times 20 minutes per run divided by 60 minutes. So one's like just under 8 hours, one's just over 8 hours. It does save time. So it's not bad. It won't be done today, but it gives us a ballpark, a baseline. This is a baseline to work with.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Because it varies. You know, how long it takes me varies, whether I'm online, whether I'm doing other things, whether I'm talking to somebody. All of these things have mitigating factors. I said it's significantly smaller loads, but it is significantly closer. However, once this hub is done, we'll be able to land large pads here. And once we can do large ships here, and this will be the same, it'll have a lot of minerals that I can flood. So just like the orbital has a lot of refined minerals, this will have a lot of refined minerals. And because of that, we'll be able to use the large ship in system, and the rest of the system will just build that super quick. And that's the important part. We just have to figure out where we're putting where. Like I'm going to be doing high-tech stuff. I'm going to try and do high-tech stuff. So that we can, bring things to this region that most areas don't have. Now, I don't know how to do that. You know, which facilities I need, I'm not sure. I have to figure that out. But once I can start doing some high-tech facilities, we'll be good to go. So some science labs, some research labs, one farm. Farm will be good. And then we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. love it. We're loving it. What we need to do is find ourselves a nice place.
Docking request granted. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
There we go. Alright, unload. We know we need lots and lots of loads here, so...
Landing gear retracted.
We're only in 48.
Engines engaged.
So when you think about it, we have 4,800 left, and that means we're looking at 15, 16-ish trips. 15's 45, 16's 48. So yeah. There we go. Locked in. And we just cruise along. It's the hazards of life. Da, 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 da. Let's see. What's the weird things happening in the world? Anything? No. Nothing looks interesting or weird today. nothing to talk about today. It's kind of sad. I might have something to babble about, but not today. All we've got is some cargo and some... How about we switch the music over? Let me switch over to some chill music. Let's go to options, audio, mute the music. And we'll go to, and we'll load up Winamp and see if it actually will behave itself today. Because most of the time, it will behave itself. Every once in a while, it gets really weird. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Where's one app? Is it loaded? Okay, there we go. Play some music. That works for me. So, like I said, we've got lots going on. Not much. Like, right now, we are transporting some goods, but we're also... I've been looking for some new games to play. And, like, last week, we did, Christella. And this week, we did, what was that? Solo Leveling. The new demo for their new game. So Solo Leveling Arise, Overdrive. That's what I called it. Because apparently it was a Solo Leveling Arise, was a mobile game which didn't get great reaction. But it is what it is. And in our case, we were looking at the demo for that yesterday and spent a couple hours doing that. And then today we're doing this only because I really didn't have time to prep anything. Went out to a movie earlier today and I just really didn't have any time to prep anything. I completely forgot that I didn't have anything prepped. And then what I was going to play, because normally on Saturday we play a Warhammer 40k game. But the one we've been playing, which is Martyr, for some reason wouldn't connect to the server. And Elite was a little wonky, but it finally connected. So, I don't know, maybe Steam's having some issues. Not exactly sure, because anything's possible. But, I didn't want to get into anything new or pretty or deep or anything like that. Because, like, on the side, right now, I am playing Warhammer 40k Necromunda. What is it? Necromunda Hired Gun. That one's pretty fun. But I'm playing that one for me. I'll post it later on, I'll actually post my playthrough of it at some point. Once I actually get the game mostly completed. I'll post the playthrough of that. But it's not completely done. I'm getting close to the end, I think, on that one. Oh, I completely forgot. We have a partial playthrough on stream of Chrono Trigger. See, I could have done that. We also have the city, this that we're working on, and the system, and a bunch of other stuff. So much other stuff that we could be working on, we could be playing. Like, I have all of the SAO games. I like the survival games, don't get me wrong. And I've played a lot of them before. I played a couple of them on this channel. But there is that. I've also got like all of the Metal Gear games that are currently on Steam. I also have a bunch of them that aren't on Steam that I have in the original platforms. You know, the original content platform. They originally came out on for the PlayStation or PlayStation 2 or whatever have you. So I've got that too in a lot of cases. Now, a series I would like to see remade is the Armored Core series. Now, don't get me wrong, 6 is a good game, but it is not an Armored Core game. It's just, it didn't do well. Front Mission, who's also a really good series, has done really well. They did First Mission, and they did, what is it, Evolved? Now, Evolved plays more like a high-speed mecha game like you'd see from like Gundam or something. But even at that, it plays really well. And I did some of that one on stream. Maybe like the first couple of missions of that. But I haven't done the whole game. I haven't played the whole game on that one. Though, I probably should, because it is a good game. Actually, that one plays more like an Armored Core game than Armored Core 6. If that makes any sense. But that's okay. But let's see now, what else do I have running around? I got a bunch of games running around that I haven't touched. Like, I've got Lunar, which I'm gonna play offline and record to post. And let's see, what else do we have that I picked up recently? I did pick up Necromunda, what's that one? Under High Force. I only played like one mission of that one, and it's different. The tactical RPG style with some look and shoot mechanics. It's kind of hard to describe. I also picked up, let's see what else I picked up recently. Gothic Armada. That's a type of game that I would play offline, only because it requires a lot of trial and error, requires a lot of attempts. You end up having to restart missions a lot because they're easy to fail if you're not careful. So I don't play the mission. I only post the missions that actually succeed or complete successfully, whether it's a good outcome or not. You know, I consider that irrelevant. But if you fail the whole thing and it doesn't progress, you have to restart the mission. There's no point in recording all that. There's Lunar. I will play that series. I'll play that one. Record it offline. Got some other Rare 40K games like Space Hulk and I got a Warhammer Sigmar line game, which is Storm Round. I have that one. I have not played that one at all. I haven't touched that at all. What else do I have in here? For anybody who's actually listening, because I don't know if anyone is at the moment, because there may or may not be anybody out there right now. It's always hard to tell, because I don't have those numbers visible at any given time. I only get those numbers after the fact because I don't have, a parser app that shows me what's going on Twitch or YouTube. So I have my text up, so if somebody types me, like, I can see that. So if you have questions or anything, just shoot me a message. What else do we have in here? Sword Art games. And we have a orbiting station. What else do we have here? I do have a partial playthrough of Mad Max that I haven't posted. I started that a while back. But that's a rough game. It's very long. It's a classic open world game, so it's very long. More Sword Art games. Rhapsody series. I have Alice Madness Returns. I do not have American McGee's Alice, which is the first game in that series. And a couple games that I picked up to play on stream and just haven't gotten to, like some of the Digimon games, and Out There it looked really good, but it wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. I played the game for like 8 hours and I was like, some games that I've played that were just bad, like Nimbus Infinity and Star Renegades and a couple of others that were just like not good games as far as I'm concerned. Don't get me wrong, some people love those games. More power to them. I just doesn't end up. Like I did a full playthrough of Ship Graveyard. I think it was last year before. Or the first game. And I picked the second game. I played that a little bit and I'm like, this is the exact same game, just with a few different ships. I was bored because I felt like I had already done all of it. So that was a shame. Class of Heroes. We did a partial playthrough of that, but no one really wanted to see that, I guess. Last couple years we've done several of the Star Ocean games to the completion. Did we finish? Was it second departure or first departure? Now I'm wondering. Because we got first departure and second departure, and one of them I think we finished, the other one I don't think we did. And now I'm curious. Let me go look back. Alright, let's see here. Playlist. Star Ocean. What do we have here? Star Ocean 2 is a complete playthrough. Star Ocean. What? I think so. Hold on. Let's see. Star Ocean 2 was a full playthrough for Arena. And did I do 29? Yeah, 29 parts for Arena. Some more that aren't marked as Arena, but looks like there's Arena. So it looks like I did the Arena run for Star Ocean, and I did Claude. Okay, so I've done both Claude and Arena on that one. So I've done the whole game of that one. And then looks like first departure. Let's see. We were farming side quests. I guess we were doing side quests before we went into the next major event area. And then I got sidetracked. Which is basically what happened for Chrono Trigger. Is I was working on something and I got sidetracked with something else and just never got back to it. Really need to do that. Alright. Need to go back and finish some of these games I haven't finished. So I really have to have like full playthroughs on them. That would be good. That would be good for me to go do. actually finish the playthroughs in some of these games that I haven't finished yet, that I started. Now, games like Overlord, Escape Nazarick, that one I did a full playthrough on an easier setting. Someone else who played it on the harder setting, on the actual hardest setting. And we started that. I just haven't finished the playthrough on that one. And the main reason that is because I have to be in the right mindset. Because it is a hard game. And it requires me to actually focus on it, so I haven't gotten back to it. Need to, though. That's a fun game. Let's see what else we have here. Baldur's Gate, I played that on stream a little bit. Most people didn't care for it, so I just haven't gone back to actually play it. Not seriously, anyway. I played it a couple of times. I mean, I beat it once, but I haven't gone back and done it. I also have several of the Rune Factory games. Haven't beat them on stream. I said Front Mission first. I have that one. Played it a little on stream. Haven't gone back to beat it. Really should, though. I should really beat that one too. Let's see here. What else do we have? I have the Dawn of War series. I have the Fable Anniversary Edition. Do not ask me why I have that one. But I wanted to play Fable, and I've played the Fable games back when they first came out on the Xbox. I'm not exactly sure why I picked that one up. It must have been in a good sale. It's probably why I pick up most of the games I own. That's on a good sale. Aside from that, got a bunch of Assassin's Creed games. I have a bunch of them on Steam. I have a bunch of them over on PlayStation. A bunch of the Tales games for the two platforms. I have the Mana games. I think I have most of the Mana games. And some of the remakes of those. More of the Star Ocean games. I have a bunch of Star Ocean games. I don't know, I mean, I played on stream. I have a bunch of those. I have Elder Scrolls style games like Elix and like all of the Elder Scrolls games. Most of them I've beaten. Time not that long ago, I was doing a lot of roguelikes. And there's a lot of those games that I played for a while and never really beat. Because they're really hard. It's more of just getting the right combination of things, kind of like the Survivor Series games, like Vampire Survivor and such. We just need the right combination of skills, and once you get the right combination, then the whole game's easy. And there are some that are just not, like Terror and Doma. That one is a really fun game, but it is stupid hard. because it comes with like a bunch of random quests and a bunch of things you can do and where you can go and whatnot. But there is no give. You screw up somewhere along the way. Yeah, don't pick up an item. You pick up you spend too much money, and then you have bad rolls or whatever, so you take a lot of damage and you can't heal. It's a rough game. It's a lot of fun, but it requires a lot of time investment because it's... I know, I screwed up my glide. We're 50 flipping K out. Yeah, no, we need to come this way. Oh, that was great. It just barely engaged in what I do. I shut it off too early. Okay, now let's roll this over. And see if we can't land moderately close to this. So what you want to do is you want to get this thing as close as we can. Yeah. It's just a matter of getting yourself realigned. So you don't get too close to the ground. And worse, crash. God, I bounced off the ground so many times. In my larger freighter. This one's easier not to do that with. Because it's much lighter. It has much bigger engines. Much bigger engines, so it's a lot easier to do it on. However, it is always the fun part. Let's see what else do we have? Anything good? No tactical games. Most of the XCOM series, those are all tactical RPG games. They're fun. I haven't played them in a couple of years. I don't know. It's always a trick as to what I should play and shouldn't play, and what's popular and not. And I just play what I want to play, usually, unless someone asks me to do something specific. But it's just the way it works. Somebody throws out something like, hey, can you play this game, or do you have that, or whatever. I'll go ahead and throw it up a lot of times. Okay, well, we've done several trips. We've done some missions. I'm actually more tired than I thought today. So I'm actually going to cut it here with us doing what is that? 38, 38. So we've done about a third of the aluminum that we need to do. Thank you for dropping in for those that did. I do apologize that I'm running out early. But look at some of the other things that's going on in the stream and have a good night. And maybe I'll see you next time.